Hi, my name is John Young, and I'm going to do a review on my Canteen Cup kit. It is a Bundeswehr Canteen Cup, and Bundeswehr is some sort of German military force. I'm not real sure exactly how all their stuff works out. But anyways, it's made somewhere between the 1960s and 1980s. There's not a lot of information out there on the internet about this. It took quite a while to dig something up. And I'm really sad about that because I think it's one of the best kits, if not the best kit, that you can get out there. There are a couple disadvantages to it, which I'll talk about, but overall I think it beats out almost all of them. I spent 7.5 years in the infantry, and every single day I carried a canteen and a canteen cup, and it was great. It worked perfectly. You had a quart of water, and you had a steel cup that you could boil water in, shave in, brush your teeth in, eat out of, whatever you needed to do with it. It was a great piece of equipment. And this, I think this blows it out of the water. So let's go ahead and start taking a look at this bad boy. The first thing I would say, what I don't like about it is these two little lips here. If you look at them, they're flush. They don't actually rest inside each other, which makes it not as sturdy as I would like it to be. But the strap system here, which is a really cool strap system, does hold it together pretty well. So let's talk about the strap system. On the back here, there's an extra little piece of strap, a little leather piece here that goes down and hooks into this nipple right here. And you can have it on the short setting like this, and it's pretty tight on there, or you can set it to the long setting like this, and it gives you a nice little carrying handle, you know. And with this strap, this strap will fit through any sort of MOLLE system or cordage system you may have on your pack, so you can attach it to it. The top here, you have this little hook here that you can easily hook onto just about anything if you want it just to hang free or for an additional anchor point. I added this little screwdriver on here, just a small little screwdriver that I drilled a hole through and then put a keyring on, and we'll get to why we use that in a second. So anyway, the strap comes up over the top here, through this guide rail, and then on down to here. Now here, there's some sort of tension spring right in here, and I think this is really neat. You pull on this, and that's how you get it off. And I just think that it's a really slick little idea that they came up with. Alright, so then you go and take this off, right? If you look in the back here, you can actually see where the handle for this top cup actually fits snugly right in behind these two little brackets here. So I think that's pretty nifty. Keeps it out of the way and from opening up. A little bit of added security. So let's talk about the canteen cup part in the top here. Alright, little basic handle, folds up and folds down, and it'll hold about 2 cups of water. A little bit more, you could fill it up, but you're going to start risking sloshing it, so I'd stick with just 2 cups of water. Let's set that off to the side. Alright, next piece, and this is what I really like about it, is the fact that this is a metal canteen. That's so much better than having a plastic canteen, because you can boil water with this. With a plastic canteen, technically you could boil water with it if you held it up above the fire, but it's definitely not recommended to do that. It's kidney shaped, as is the whole system, which is pretty nice. I don't really ever foresee myself wearing it on my belt, but should the need arise. The cap here, it's kind of an oversized cap, and which is kind of weird, but I can live with that. You'll notice there's some discoloration here. This is actually paint that I painted on here, just to help. It's a high temp paint, just to help make it a little bit easier to clean. So there's that, and then there's the bottom pot part. Now this is where our little screwdriver comes in handy. Right back here, you have a screw that holds the strap on. Undo that screw, and that piece comes off, and then your strap comes off. Try to keep your screw and little piece together there. Alright, so with that strap off, now you can effectively put this right up in the fire as well and boil something, cook a nice bag of ramen noodles, you know, whatever it is you want to cook in there. The problem with cooking it in there is that you don't have a handle for it. Well, I don't ever go out in the woods or anywhere without a Leatherman, which works nicely as a pot holder. So that's the complete kit, 3-piece kit disassembled. I think it's a lot better than the Army regular canteen and canteen cup. It's mostly because it has a metal canteen and it's got three total pieces with the canteen, whereas with the Army one you only have the one bottom canteen cup. The disadvantages to this, as opposed to like the Swedish setup, the Swedish mess kit, is that the Swedish mess kit comes with a stove already in it. This one you're going to have to use a stove, like an Esbit stove or some other stove. You're going to have to carry it separately, or you can just use the fire that you're starting. Because why would you go into the woods and not start a fire? I don't know. So, really, I think that about sums up why I think this is an awesome kit. So, thanks for watching my video.